Now we're gonna laminate the dough, and we're gonna start with our butter layer. So we put 1.5 cups of butter in our mixer. And then we add 2 tablespoons of flour. Make sure the butter is room temperature, or just slightly colder than room temperature. We're gonna mix the butter and the flour until it's smooth and combined. Okay, so now you wanna transfer your butter onto a mat with a parchment paper or a silicone baking sheet. And you're just going to bring all of it here and spread it out until you get a nice slab of like 7 by 10 inches. You might need some help. For example, I have my daughter holding this down so I can do it. Now, once you've gotten it your 7 to 10 inches, you're gonna put it in the fridge for 30 minutes so it will harden up so we can start laminating. Okay, so now our dough has been in the fridge for 4 to 24 hours and our butter layer has been in the fridge for half an hour. And you wanna use a counter instead of a silicone mat because you wanna be able to move around better, and it needs to stay cold, and counters are typically cold. You want to make sure that the dough covers the butter, and so if you need to trim off a little bit on the sides with a pizza cutter, you can do that. You want to make sure that the measurements are as close as possible. You also want to make sure it lines up exactly on this side too, so cut off these edges as well. Now let's roll with the shorter end facing us. And it's going to want to be an oval again. Just make sure you keep it as close to rectangle as possible. We're rolling the dough to make sure it is a 10 by 20 rectangle. I've got 10 inches on this side. I've just got to get 20 inches on this side. Now our dough is 10 by 20 inches. And what we're going to do now is we're going to fold into thirds. Take the long end and we're going to fold it into thirds. We're going to roll it out to 10 by 20 inches again. So now the dough is too warm to be worked with until the next turn, and so we're gonna put it on our baking sheet and cover it and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. All right, our dough has been in the fridge, covered. Now we're ready for our third turn. Place the dough with the short side towards you and roll it out again to a rectangle that's 10 by 20 inches. Now, once you get your dough to 10 by 20 inches, you're going to fold it into thirds again, as though you were going to roll it out again. But now it's ready for a long rest, and we're gonna put it on our parchment paper, on our baking sheet in the fridge for 4 to 24 hours.